What's up, you guys? This is your boy Mookie from the Team Mookie Show. If you are new to this channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, favorite, comment below, share. Waiting on my brother to come on his live because, you know, I'm going to give him the particular voice for this platform so he can speak his mind, and we're going to address all the lies that these folks done said. All of the lies that these folks done said, starting with Liz, the clown, Chandel, and She Thing. And we gonna break it down one by motherfucking one. Now, do you see the link in the chat? Come on up. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on one second. I don't know. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay. All right, he's here. Okay, I see you now. I was trying to figure out where you was at.
How many people are in the chat?
It's just started now. It's three right now. So everybody that's sharing, please hit the like button, subscribe. Please also follow St. Louis in his channel. We're gonna bring his number back up. We had some motherfucking haters that wanna troll motherfuckers and strike people pages like that bald headed ass roach Liz Jackson and that skank Chandel skinny bone string bean body looking head ass bitch. So I'm gonna let St. Louis. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
However way you want to do it. How many
Okay.
people in the building?
I'm gonna let. I'm gonna go first, and then I'm gonna have my brother. He gonna have a
How
whole
many
lot to
people? How
say.
many people? How many people are in the building?
It's three people so far. Still three.
I'll speak when the numbers go up.
Hi.
I will speak when the numbers go up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I said I'm going to speak when the numbers start going up. I said go ahead and
Okay.
start talking.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first. Liz, let me just go ahead and say this to your mud faced ass. Liz, I already knew what you was gonna do in rebuttal. Real shit. Real talk. I knew what the fuck you was gonna do. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I knew what the fuck you was gonna do. I already knew it because number one, me and my brother, we talked about this shit behind the scenes. I said the main thing y'all was gonna talk about is me and him. And y'all was gonna make up some motherfucking lies just to try to justify y'all behavior. We knew what the fuck y'all was doing. We knew it. We knew what you was doing, and y'all hit that like button. We knew. I even knew. I even knew. First you literally said that um I had 3 women pregnant. Then you fucking turned around. Now there's 5 people in here. Hit that like button. Then you turned around and said I had 5 multiple women pregnant. 5 multiple women, and all of them got a domestic violence charge. I knew that was a fucking lie. I knew that was a lie because I never had no 5 multiple women. You got a really mentally ill problem, but you not slow. You know what the fuck you doing. You know what the fuck you doing. You just choose to take the high risk road to think you gonna get on these YouTube streets and dox motherfuckers with your scary ass. You can't even hit people, motherfucker. You can't even like. You can't even fucking cam up on your own motherfucking channel. You gotta go on these other motherfucking pages to talk your dirty shit. St. Louis will even tell you, I challenged your ass. I said, do a live on your channel. Do a live. If you're a woman, well, you're not a woman, so you is a man. I know that much. That's why I know for a fact. That's why I believe you got a pretty little mustache, but it wasn't enough to keep your first nigga in the house. So we know that for a fact. We know. Period. So it's 7 people in here. You lied and said that oh, Mookie was a scammer. First you said I was at the 7 day. Then you gonna have the nerve to lie again and say I never had no issue with you. Stop fucking lying. Stop lying. My brother told me everything. Stop lying. That's why I don't look at y'all, but they come back and tell me what the fuck y'all be saying. Stop lying. You got on the platform. You started the shit. You literally said, running your mouth on the clown panel. Then she think, I'm going to get to your gay ass next. You came on there, you start shit, then you want to talk about some, I don't know what Mookie issue with me. You know what the fuck the issue is. Stop playing like you the motherfucking victim.
Let everybody know who she thing is, so they'll know who you talking about.
Oh, okay, I will. I will. You think because I'm saying all this shit because I'm slow? No, I've got a motherfucking brain. I'm smart. At least, at least I don't got no motherfucking criminal record like the clown bitch ass do. At least I ain't going around stalking little kids. At least I ain't going around calling motherfucking people. But see, you want to get upset and talk about people going around dicing and stalking. But then you dox Quay. Then you doxed her. Then you and she thing doxed her. See, you the type of motherfucker you want shit when it's convenient for you. Then you say you was gonna remove everybody off YouTube and motherfuckers still out here getting the voice. I don't give a damn how many pages you try to strike. At the end of the day, you can't stop nobody's voice from being heard. I don't give a damn how many videos you strike. You ain't gonna shut nobody down from telling what they feel about what the fuck you done. Oh yeah. Now she think you said on the clowns live it was
Let
brought
let
up.
people let tell people who you talking about, so they'll know who is she
Oh, they
thing.
know. They know who she thing is. We was talked about that before. They know. That's C Dub. That's what we talking about. His new name is She Thing. Now, let's talk about you. Let's talk about all these charges that you fucking got. Let's talk about that you a womanizer, that you a drug addict, that you a manipulator when it comes to women's. Let's talk about that motherfucking time when Scandale was explaining to you about your charges, and you got upset and got mad because simple fact is she brought out the bullshit the hypocrisy of what you did. And you gonna cuss her out and get mad. Oh, what the fuck that got to do with everything? What the fuck that got to do with anything? Because why? Because you know it's the truth. See, you quick to talk about all these other people on these YouTube streets. But when they pop you in your ass, it's a problem. Oh, these people this, these people that. All you doing is sucking that white ass clown dick. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You doing that shit for numbers. Because you don't have a fucking daddy in your life. But nigga, wasn't you the fucking one that got all your 3 pages took it in the same motherfucking day? Wasn't you the one crying like a little bitch when people told you to leave the beef alone? Talk about something different. And then one of your subscribers told you if you didn't do that, they was gonna unfollow your ass. No, what did you want to do? You want to do what the fuck you want to do, and you was losing some motherfuckers. See, that's your problem. You don't like to listen. You want to do shit the way you want to do it, but then when they strike your ass, then it's a whole fucking problem. They took my channel. They took my channel. If you learn how to shut the fuck up, mind your business, your shit would have never got struck. But you want to keep on picking with me, and then you fucking lied and said, well, I ain't never had an issue with Mookie. I ain't never did anything to Mookie. Stop it. Stop playing the victim, nigga. You're not about that life. You're not tough. Don't nobody give a fuck about you making threats on these fucking YouTube streets. You not about nothing. You got a mental problem as well. Want to talk about special needs, but you the main one that's special, nigga. They ain't got no daddy in your fucking life. You so mentally, you really need to get some fucking help. Y'all gonna make up lies and shit about St. Louis, talking about these fake document charges, using another motherfucker criminal record and trying to make it seem like it's him. I thought y'all said his name was Carl. So how did it go from Carl to Michael Dawson? Please make it make sense. Everybody know y'all make up fake shit. I told bro behind the scenes, they gonna rehearse lies. I said, watch. And that's what the fuck y'all did. So go somewhere and sit the fuck down and create do a better content instead of kissing the clown's ass. Cause that's all you do. You an ass kisser. But it ain't gonna be funny when they turn on your ass and God bring it to the light. Cause what's done in the dark comes to the light. You reap what you sow. It ain't gonna be funny in the next 6 or 7 months when they turn on your ass because I got a strange feeling you gonna do something so fucked up in the YouTube streets. Your mouth gonna be the cause you don't want to be alone. Your tongue gonna cause it. Just like I told Gabe. And Gabe, I'm not giving your ass no fucking attention. You a panelist. Take your bipolar ass on. Nobody kissing your ass.
How many people we got how many people watching?
It's 8 people now. And I know they in the bushes watching.
Let me know when that number hit 12 and I'll start talking.
Okay. Y'all share the live and get the thumbs up. Running your mouth. Your gay ass. Going around telling another man. What grown fucking man and he claim to be straight telling another man, oh, when you move, I move. Please make that make sense. But you straight. You straight, right?
But you asking Storm Monroe about his sexuality, questioning him, and come to find out that nigga called you out. You lied and said you was some kin to Ray J and Brandy. Come to find out that shit wasn't even fucking true. You just make up so much lies, bro. And Liz, your fat ass, if you knew that nigga mentally unstable, why would your dumb ass to continue to keep fucking with him? But I know you ain't doing nothing but using that nigga for content to get back at me or St. Louis. That's all y'all doing. You using him because you want numbers. And I know your dumb ass gonna say, well, Liz ain't using me. Be a dumb fool. I give it, matter of fact, I give it 6 months. Watch, your mouth gonna fuck up to the point where you gonna say the wrong motherfucking thing on these fucking YouTube streets, and they ain't gonna have nothing to do with your fucking ass. You gonna lose subscribers. I know it's gonna happen. And I ain't telling y'all what I heard, I'm telling you what I feel. You running around here threatening motherfuckers, but you ain't even got a daddy in your life. Ain't got a daddy in your life. Running your mouth. Just running your mouth. Mookie is and Mookie that, Mookie this. No, nigga, you special needs. Bitch, your stupid retarded ass told folk you couldn't read. Oh, I can't read, but I can suck dick. Who say some shit like that? And then want to talk about time I said, well, I was just playing. I was just playing. Like what McCullough said, Spark said, ain't no straight man that claim to be motherfucking straight gonna play and say some shit like that. None. Period. So why don't you take your taste the rainbow, booty bandit looking head ass on and get you a fucking life. Get you a fucking real job. And next time you get on fucking YouTube, nigga, stop spitting and yelling all the fucking time in the camera. It don't take all that. You be the only motherfucker yelling at people, yelling on live, and that shit be so fucking irritated and annoyed. Yelling at people. And you wanna know why shit happen the way they happen to you. Cause your ass don't listen. Nah, to the clown. No, before I get to him. She thing, you been picking with St. Louis for years. This ain't the first time you done this. You been picking on that man for years. You been picking on St. Louis for years. Y'all all been messing with that man. We was minding our own business. He was minding his own fucking business. Back in May, he moved on. Started his school trying to get good things, do things better life. Every time he turned around, his fucking name was being mentioned. My name was fucking being mentioned. We left it alone until this bitch ass five want to keep bringing people name and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say and go the fuck in because can't nobody tell me what I can't do in my own life. I need to get this shit out my chest so I can feel better. Sitting
How
up here
many people?
lying.
How many people watching?
7 people lying all the damn time. I ain't upset and mad, but what I'm trying to get y'all to see is this. What goes around comes around. Now you want to talk about people stalking you, harassing, they doxing, I'ma go to the police. But it wasn't wrong when you was doing it. It wasn't wrong when y'all was fucking doing it. You just make up stuff to go along to get along. Then you want to get mad at Pastor Eagles and sit up there and say, "Oh, I wanna talk to him myself. Why he called me a demonic demon?" Yeah, he right. You are. That man ain't gonna talk to you. That man ain't gonna even associate with you. He knows you a devil because you cannot repent. And what's gonna happen? God gonna knock your ass down on your face, Liz. He gonna come after your ass so hard, you gonna know you been got. You thinking you know the word now. Wait till the repercussion comes. Something gonna happen. And me and bro gonna just sit back and watch and say, we told you so. We told you so. You sitting up here playing with people's lives. You know motherfucker get killed on YouTube from Dotson. Do you not realize motherfuckers is not gonna tolerate that bullshit? Why you think people's lives get in danger? People get sued. And you sit here and you want to sit here and dots and threat, dots and threat, dots and threat. Come on now. When your ass get got and they somebody come to your motherfucking steps, knock on your motherfucking door, don't say shit. Somebody was threatening me, calling CPS on me, but you wouldn't. It wasn't wrong when you were doing it. Now to Shan motherfucking scam Dale, let me say this. You lying Santa Mana looking head ass. Let me say this to you. Before you start addressing anything and going by what other motherfuckers say, I kept quiet on your motherfucking ass. When St. Louis said, Shandell said, fuck Mookie, you came right back on the platform. He got on you and told you, why would you mention that man's name on the clown pan? Then you saying fuck Mookie. What did Mookie do to you? Then you turn around and said sorry. Then you start throwing some shade again. I said, I even told bro, I said, I'm not gonna give her no attention because I ain't got no issue with her. But then you did it again. Then you turn around and insinuate yourself. I ain't say shit about you. I was talking to that man-made check your throat, big bird, no neck, pig in the blanket looking at ass bitch Liz. That's who the fuck I was talking to. I ain't say nothing to your mud faced ass. Need to put some motherfucking meat on your fucking body. On built like a fucking drumstick from Snooks they can sell for $5.99. Fuck wrong with you? Bottom of the barrel asshole. You got a man talking about you riding his face. Shit can't nobody tell cause you a drama. You drama, man. And God gonna get you for blaspheming his name, laughing. You lucky they didn't strike your ass right during your live. You think the shit that you do and you being played too. Let me just go ahead and say it. Your ass being played too. Cause they don't give a fuck about you. And I'm bringing out the motherfucking facts. You don't like Liz Jackson either. It was told to me. You don't like her. She thing don't like her. His mama don't like her. And what's so fucking crazy about it, y'all don't even want to admit the shit to her. But y'all want to go along to get along. And we all fucking know that y'all talking about her. And the Most High gonna deal with all of y'all asses. All this wicked stuff that y'all doing. You think God in heaven, Most High in heaven, is trying to figure out what he gonna do? He got everything solved. What he gonna do? Because you picked with his chosen folks. And God gonna get you for that. Keep walking in evil. Keep walking evil. I want you to. Keep making up all these subliminal fake lies about people. But remember, your day coming. Don't be start crying. Why they exposing me? Why they doing this to me? Why they doing that? But it wasn't fun. It was funny when y'all was doing it. Y'all want to copyright strike people like some pussies. Cause somebody bringing truth out. You gon' especially you clown. You a weak ass motherfucker. And I'm just gonna say it to you, and I know you watching. You a weak ass bitch. All the fucking lies that you was saying that they told me you said about me, you weak. Now my mama in the chat. Hey mama, my mother is here. Not right now, Alice. Not right now. Cause right now, uh St. Louis, I'm trying to give him a voice right now. Brother, you still here?
Yes, I am. How many people in the how many
Not
people
right now. I
watching?
see you in the back chat, but maybe next time.
How many people watching?
4 people.
For the number should be up higher than that.
Yeah, they'll come up when you start talking. They'll come up. Now my mother is in the chat.
Go
My
ahead,
mother
Mookie.
is in the
Continue to
chat.
talk.
Now all that stuff that you said.
You know what? You should drop the link for your mom to come up if your mom want to speak on the things that's
Nah,
being said about her.
she really not used to that stuff like coming up social media like that. Cause she I learned like how to do that. So I gotta teach her. She said I'm okay. She just in the chat. So my mom is in the chat watching. Now mama, remember all the stuff that I told you behind the scenes? How Liz was lying on me and basically saying that I had 5 women and I got all them 5 women pregnant and that I have a domestic violence charge. Now, mom, if you in this chat, you can even explain yourself. I already told them. You can explain yourself. I never had no 5 women pregnant. Then she said that I was a 7 days Adventist and I was scamming people from the hospital and the church. Another lie. So if you can comment below, Mama, I know you may not want to come up because you said you know you're not used to this stuff, Mama, old school, you know. But if you can explain to that, and I know they're gonna take stuff and run with it, but we finna deal with truth. And she'll type it and tell you he ain't never got no domestic violence charges, never got no 5 women pregnant. He ain't no scamming in no church. Never scam nobody in no church. All that's a lie. You was picking with me when I didn't even say nothing to you. You was picking with me. To the clown. Why are you keep striking and making false document about people just to get attention? Now let me break this down. You said that I was there you go. You see that, bro?
Yes, I see it.
No, she didn't say I put my hands on women. She said that I supposed to had 3 women pregnant. Then she went from 3 to 5 women. Ain't that what she said, St. Louis?
Yeah, and said that
First it was
you
supposed to been
and
three.
and said that your woman is abusing you, that you getting abused by your woman.
Then she said that they put their hands on me. And then 1 minute she said I got 3 women pregnant. They got the domestic violence charges. Now y'all see the proof for yourself. Then she turned around and said that I was scamming people from the church.
And lied and said you was a pastor.
Now she said, OMG, that's a lie. Now Liz, your ass done got popped. Your ass done got popped now. And if you taking that shit from the ops, y'all just as dumb and stupid. Cause I have a feeling some of these I telling you, don't fuck with Mookie. I know when people say shit like that behind the scenes. Don't mess with trying to find fault against me. Thank you, mama. Thank you. Then said, oh, I scam people from the church. Now you can put that up. I ain't never been no scammer. Never. Y'all just make up shit. Now this is what y'all gonna do. I already know what y'all gonna do. Y'all still gonna run with it after the truth has been brought out. Still gonna run with it. Even my baby was telling me. She said they gonna try to make up lies just 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 to get some attention. And that's what y'all doing. Lying so much. And here's the thing, mama. They on her line and said,
Don't forget about the lie that you supposed to hit scam people about the hospital, that you was lying about being sick and all that stuff. Just lying.
now look at this. My son is not a scam. Well, you just got popped, Liz. You just got popped. You didn't think my family was watching this shit, what y'all doing? Your ass got popped. They watching all the lies that you telling because you going off what somebody done told you. Just because they had an issue with me and I fell out and left them motherfuckers alone or other content creator that I ain't gonna talk about and mention. But my mama seen it for themselves. She seen what they done to me. And you went on with the lies anyway. Just lying so much. You a liar, Liz. Lie. just lied, lying so much. Now, what you gonna do when it's over with? Since you done got popped, since you done got popped,
And
what you?
ma'am, would you agree, ma'am, that if this woman that claims to be an attorney, if she's a so-called attorney, why is she online 12 hours a day causing havoc? Would you think that that person was an attorney? I'm just asking.
Say that again, bro. She says she's an attorney, but she's on here stalking, harassing people. You ain't no attorney, cause no real
Exactly.
attorney
We don't
ain't
never
gonna
hear
act
her.
like that.
We don't never hear her talk about being in no courtroom, defending any of her clients or anything. Nothing.
And you don't never see no proof of pictures of her being an attorney. She don't got no ID or certificate to prove that she's an attorney. Here's another challenge for you, Liz. I know you're not an attorney. I want you to prove yourself and show me a certificate or ID. Show me a badge, whatever the fuck you say you worked under the law enforcement. Show it and prove it on your community wall. Put it up. I'm challenging you right now. Put it up. And if you pull it up, here's what we're gonna do. Everybody that say you're not an attorney, if you got the proof, we gonna apologize. But you not no attorney. And I know you're not gonna accept the
I'm not.
challenge.
I ain't apologizing to her either way because I don't like her and I can't stand her.
I know, but I know she not gonna accept this challenge. Cause she just got popped. Then the clown had the audacity and said that I was taking Truth Hurts followers in her content. Number one, y'all take people content all the time.
And that you was using them when you
All
was
the time.
and
Don't let me go deep on you clowns.
and he was talking about that you was using them while you was talking about CMA.
Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because he started messing with CMA and his mama. Because I was already growing before I even started talking about CMA. But see, you wouldn't have no problem. You didn't even have a problem of me sharing. I mean, you sharing my live. But see, it wasn't no problem when you was adding me as a moderator. You ain't gonna talk about that. It wasn't a problem when you was emailing me behind the scenes saying if I need anything, hit me up. I still got those emails. It wasn't a problem when you was all in my chat when I was doing the Terry and Melissa story. You see, here's the thing. Y'all feel like y'all can be the only motherfucking one to report a story out here in these YouTube streets. And you don't want nobody else to report stuff and create content for their channel. Let me tell you something. When that Terry Melissa stuff went out, you wasn't the only one doing it. Other people was talking about it. But to me, y'all done turned against Terry and turned the loose against him. Y'all was the one that reporting the story, but now all of a sudden he a drug addict. See, here's the thing. Y'all are double standards, man. Y'all was working with him, but now y'all done turned him loose. The clown even turned on him. Please make it make sense. Y'all take people's shit all the time. You take Philly Field, you take CMA stuff, you take um unspoken purpose, you took Alice stuff, but y'all don't feel like y'all wrong. But moment we take one of y'all, Y'all want to cry like a little scary ass the mighty gay Power Rangers and start crying and striking people, even if they don't play your content. And y'all have a way of and they posting up your community stuff, you still get mad. Just running your mouth. Okay, mama. Just running your mouth. My wife was telling me after I got off the phone with St. Louis last night. She said they gonna make us some stuff. They gonna plot. They gonna do with everything that they gonna do in their power. My baby was telling me. I said I know. And she said anybody in that camp of them. Now look at this. St. Louis. It said hello. I used to follow Liz Jackson.
put it up on the screen.
Okay. Say hello. I used to follow Liz Jackson. The Truth left their channel 5 years ago again because of the things they were doing to Essie Berry, and they make up lies. They are creating fake fake profiles. Okay. Okay. So now I'm not the only one lying. So now it's more truth coming out about you, Liz and Clown.
What you meant to say was, is you're not the only one that's speaking the truth about them. That's what you should have worded
Yeah.
it.
Excuse me, I'm just getting so carried away.
Yeah, I'm letting you talk because I got a lot that I have to say, so
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
know.
just being patient.
Y'all some scary ass motherfuckers. Y'all don't even know how to cam up. Then you want to have the nerve to say, "Oh, uh, I think Mookie is teaming up with this person." First of all, I ain't got to team up with nothing, clown. I ask this question: why is you striking everybody's video when they put your picture up? Thank you so much. Why is you striking everybody's video? And let's talk about. Oh, please, I'm finna bring this up. Let's talk about the time clown. I don't know if you noticed this, but if you went back on a couple of his lives, I don't know if it was few months ago. It might have been years ago. Yeah, a year ago. Probably last year. This nigga acted like a whole bitch because he was doing something on YouTube. He was getting himself fucked up on YouTube, putting people name and shit. And I guess at that time, Money Boy or Gabe, all of them just went about their way. This nigga ran his fucking mouth like he always do. Start talking shit about other sectors. Money Boy got up there and popped him in his ass. This bitch literally said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Money Boy. Don't ops me. I don't want to be on the ops. I have nowhere to go." Acting like a whole female. I have nowhere to go. Don't ops me. I don't want to be on the ops. I have nowhere to go. because you know they got some motherfucking dirt on you. And whatever shit they got on you, I pray to God it comes to light. And it's gonna happen. Because you've been stalking and harassing people for years. You gonna end up in a motherfucking lawsuit. I see it coming. You and Liz. I see it coming. I see a whole lawsuit. Somebody is gonna sue the hell off y'all. Because y'all think it's cute to stalk little kids. It's cute to call CPS on people. You think it's cute when y'all do all this shit, even pulling up people deceased loved ones. Then you got charges against you. You a sex offender. Messing with children and shit. I seen your criminal record. You nasty, man. You sick. You don't even need to be on YouTube. Your ass need to get off YouTube. You can talk about my eye all you want to. That don't even bother me. I don't use that. I'm not paying that no attention because that's all you talk about. Looking like the fucking water boy father, Bobby Boucher father, Roberto looking head ass. I looked at that mugshot picture. I looked at your head. I said, this nigga head look like Roberto off of Waterboy. Tell me his head don't look like that. Looking just like the water boy. Yeah, that's his name. But see, here's the thing. He's rebuttaling because he don't want nobody to know. And if you don't want nobody to know your name and you striking people channels, so that tells me that's you. That's you. You ain't gotta hide. Just be real. If that's your name, that's your name. Stop getting people to cover for your bullshit. Take accountability. You 50 something years fucking old. Don't you got a woman? Don't you got a wife? Apparently you don't. Because you over here stalking people, stalking gay niggas on YouTube, ain't got nothing better to do. That's why CMA felt like you a whole full homosexual when I asked him that question. I said, do you think the clown gay? He said, yeah. St. Louis, you here? Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
here.
so
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna go
here.
ahead and let you
I'm here.
speak now.
Go ahead and finish saying what you were saying, and I'll talk.
Okay, I'm almost through anyway. Made up lies about my brother. Y'all took a whole fake charge of Michael Dawson, whatever that dude's supposed to be. I saw it when bro put it on his premiere. He was really upset, but you're not gonna get away with that. He's on your ass. You and Liz. He's on your ass. Period.
You damn right I'm on his ass. Let me say this, Mookie.
Go ahead. I'm through now.
Mookie, that's why I wanted you to go ahead and talk because sometimes you got to save the best for last. You got to save the best for last. So let me say this. Let me say this. First of all, I am going to file a lawsuit against him. I'm gonna file a lawsuit against Yolanda. I'm gonna file a lawsuit against C. Diddy, and I'm gonna file a lawsuit against Liz Jackson. Now, let me tell y'all what the clown did yesterday. So after they did their 3.5 hour live, where they just slandered my name, threw dirt on my name, I looked up the individual who they said is me. So the individual who has a sex offender charge, that person doesn't even live in Missouri. That person is currently in trouble because they failed to register as a SA, as a SO, right? That person is from Illinois. So what they did was, when I showed it on the video, how the guy, because Liz Jackson said something the other day, and this is where she fucked up at. This is how I know the two of them took that guy's record. Took that guy's record and said it was mine. Liz said something the other day. She said that I was a Muslim. Now, as long as I've been on YouTube, I have never, 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 ever said that I was Muslim, because Islam is a false religion. But Liz Jackson said that I was a Muslim. I never said I was a Muslim. When I looked at that guy's record, he had one of his other aliases was some Islamic name. I can't pronounce that. I can't pronounce that stuff. That guy had so many aliases. Douglas Dawson, Michael D. Dawson, Mike Dawson. This guy had so many aliases. This dude is a black bald head dude. When I looked at his charges, didn't say nothing about welfare fraud, didn't say nothing about cocaine possession. It talked about his SO charges. So I said, okay. So I said, what this bitch did and what that white trailer trash did, they took that man's record. Then they took some of C-Dub's charges, put them together, and said, we're going to say this is St. Louis. Now, mind you, a year ago, they did the same thing. They did the same thing to me a year ago. They took a white guy's picture, a white bald head guy. This guy was on parole. They said that that guy was me. His name was Michael M. Dawson. When Liz lied and said I took 80 grand out of her account. When Liz said I took 80 grand out of her account, all of a sudden, here comes a mugshot of a guy they said robbed the bank. I said, wow. If I allegedly took $80,000 out of your account, why am I still walking around? Why am I still walking around? You know what I'm saying? I supposedly took $80,000 out of her account. So they pulled this shit last year. And this is when they contacted Amazon. It was C-Dub's, well, I take that back. C-Satan's ugly gorilla face mammy that called my job. They called, told all kind of lies, tried to get me fired, said, oh, he robbed the bank, he did this and he did that. And my supervisor called me in the office. And he told me who it was that called. How many times they called? They called 3 times trying to get me fired from my job. This was a year ago. So my question is, y'all did this a year ago. You did this a year ago. Now all of a sudden, because I popped the truth as a pedophile, now all of a sudden you're going to retaliate and you're going to make up some shit like that about me? Stuff like that to get a person taken out of here. You don't play with me like that. I'll smack the shit out of you. You don't play with me like that. Let me tell you, let me speak for a minute. Let me speak for a minute. Because I got a lot of
Speak,
them that
bro.
I'm
Speak.
going to address. Let me start with you, Liz. Let me start with your fat, rusty neck ass. Let me start with you first. You get on this app and you start the most BS. You get on this app, you cause the most chaos. You cause the most chaos and confusion. You get on this app, you create nothing but chaos. Just like a year ago. You never apologized to me when you lied on me and said I took 80 grand out of your account. You never apologized to me. But you know how the most high got you back? When One Love, Sparkle, and Spook was ganging up on your ass. They was tearing your ass up last fall. This is when Quay was still here. I was nice enough to give this lady a voice on my platform. She would always come running to me all the time. Hey, St. Louis, can you go live at 2 o'clock? St. Louis, can you go live at 5 o'clock? I was nice enough to give this lady a voice on my platform. And all she brought was drama to my platform. All she ever brought was drama to my platform. That's all she ever did was bring drama to my platform. All she talked about was spook this, spook that, spook this, spook that. Oh, I'm a have a film crew. I'm gonna have a film crew, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna put spook out. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Then she wanted to air her grievances with One Love and Sparkle. I would always give her a voice on my platform all the time. So this is when Quay is still here because I'm gonna bring Quay up because they brought Quay up last night. So I'm gonna bring Quay up. So around that time, this is when Quay was still here. This was October of 2024. This was a year ago. This was a year ago. So when Quay was still here, Quay would always be like, why is the only time Liz come over here is when her and Spook get into it? She said the only time Liz comes over here on your channel is always when her and Spook get into it or when she want to air out her grievances with One Love. Quay was like, how come she don't ever come over here any other time when we talk about other things? She only comes over here when One Love and Spook are on a panel, on Sparkle panel together. That's the only time Liz wants to come over here. So it got to the point to where Liz would go over there on Sparkle platform and get into it with One Love and them, and they would all gang up on her. So Quay would go over there all the time. And I told Quay behind the scenes, I said, Quay, quit going over there. I said, because that's not our fight. That's not our problem. So the one day when She Dove was disrespecting Quay on my platform, Essie Berry came on my platform and she confronted him about disrespecting Quay. So that's when he was like, oh, I'm gonna run you off of YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So Liz got mad because I allowed Essie Berry to come on my platform. So she lied and said, oh, you and Quay, y'all was setting me up, blah, blah, blah. So then she went to go get the bitch ass clown. So then he comes on my platform. He wanted to get into it with Essie Berry. I flat out told him, I said, you're not gonna come over here and attack Essie Berry on my platform. So I said, you can talk. I said, but you can't talk about Essie on my platform. So he got mad because I dropped him from the platform. So ever since I dropped him from the platform, he's been throwing little temper tantrums coming at me ever since then. So let me talk about last night. You want to know what really pissed me off about last night? That shit that they did with the pedo charges and all that stuff. I know that stuff ain't true, but you want to know what really disappointed me? And Miss Cynthia, I love a hater. I hope you watching because I was very disappointed in you because the clown asked everybody a question. Does everybody think that this is Michael's charges? Does everybody think that this is real? Miss Cynthia put a one in the chat. Miss Cynthia, I'm very disappointed in you because even though I used to hear how you used to talk about me, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. When other people, and you know who I'm talking about, when other people was trying to get me to put information out about you, about your family members and stuff, I never did it. I never did it. Even when I heard about you sleeping with different men and your daughter got different baby daddies, I didn't care because it didn't have shit to do with me. But for you to sit up there and thumb that up last night, and you supposed to be this holy woman, Miss Cynthia, that was very disappointing. And let me tell MFD something. Now, MFD is my father's demon. She's one of She-Dove's associates. MFD, let me tell you something. You were one of the main people on that phone call when I was on there with Gorilla Face Lynetta, when we was on the three-way. You were one of the main people that said y'all didn't like Liz Jackson. Y'all didn't trust Liz Jackson. And I'm going to put the third phone call out. You guys said that you all didn't trust Liz, that she would bring drama over to the platform. Now, MFD, you didn't get on there and say that last night. You put it one in the chat. You said it was my record. And you want to know something? That's the reason why your bipolar ass always be feeling suicidal. That's the reason why you always sick all the time, because you have problems. And you want to know why you have problems, MFD, Miss West Side, whatever name you want to go by. It's because you're evil and you play with witchcraft and you lie on people. Miss Cynthia, I'm disappointed in you, but it didn't surprise me about you. But I'm disappointed. Let me address Yolanda. Yolanda, you started shit with me this morning. Now, you said the other day you was moving on. Y'all was moving on to other content. But it seems like my brother Mookie said you subscribe to his channel. That's another one that's been talking about you, Yolanda, calling you Dookie and stuff. You subscribe to his channel. And this is the same Yolanda that she used to be on a content creator named Deny. I talked to Deny a couple of times. Deny gave me the full history about Yolanda. Gave me nothing but the full history about her. About why he kicked her off his platform and everything. There's two trolls, Yolanda and Meat Cruz, and they were going around trolling people for Deny. Meat Cruz is an older white guy. So they was going around harassing different people and everything. And when Deny kicked Yolanda to the side, she started stalking him and everything because he told me one of her baby daddies was a pedophile and Yolanda was getting her ass beat by these different guys. And that's the reason why she ended up over on Sparkle page. So Yolanda, you don't want to start with me because you gave me Reed's address. You forgot about that. You gave me Reed's address. But you see how the Most High fixed it? Because somebody gave Reed your address. Yeah, Alec, Meat Cruz is a troll. Meat Cruz got popped by Sweet Pea Diaries. Sweet Pea Diaries exposed the hell out of Meat Cruz. And I'm going to share that video on my page so y'all can see it. Sweet Pea Diaries popped the hell out of Meat Cruz. Said if Meat Cruz got one more time to say something, and Sweet Pea was going to put out everything about Meat Cruz. But anyway, so getting back to what was I saying? Oh, so Yolanda, while you on here trying to start shit with me, did you tell Reed that you gave his address out? You gave me Reed's address. You gave me Reed's address and you gave me Reed's telephone number. I didn't ask you for that. But see, you're a known doxer anyway. But you want to know how the Most High repaid you? That's the reason why somebody else gave Reed your address. See, what goes around, Yolanda, comes around. That's why your address got passed out. You are a well-known doxer. And you always on here talking about somebody threatening somebody. But I have a clip where you threatened to blow Tree's head off. Remember when you made that threat against Trees? When Trees called your job, when you was on here bothering her and everything, and Trees called Amazon and told Amazon what you was on here doing because you weren't supposed to be on social media, Yolanda. You were not supposed to be on social media while you were working at Amazon. Now check this out. She's a delivery driver for Amazon, but she was always getting on social media bothering people while she was supposed to have been working. She's supposed to have been working. Thank you. Have a good day. She's supposed to have been working. And Trees popped her ass, exposed her, told on her. So Yolanda got mad. She did a live and she threatened to unalive Trees with a GUN, a pop out. So I took a screen recording of the clip and I gave Trees the clip. And I told Trees, I said, hey, Trees, I fear for your safety. I said, this woman over here talking about some, she about to pow you and she was going to dox you and do all this stuff. So Trees filed a police report on Yolanda last year. Now, let me bring Miss Quay into this because I heard the clown last night talking about, oh, uh, Michael was the one that doxed Quay. Michael was the one that did this. Michael was the one that did that. We about to put that to rest right here and now. How many people in the chat? How many people watching?
7 people.
I'm about to put this stuff to rest right here and right now.
Tell it all.
First of all, you son of a bitch. First of all, you and Liz Jackson were the ones who doxed Quay. As a matter of fact, because we showed Essie Berry kindness, Liz Jackson retaliated by doxing Quay on Sparkle's platform. I don't know if Sparkle still got the old clip, but Liz Jackson was the one that told everybody Quay's mother's name on Sparkle's platform. It was also Liz Jackson that put it out that Quay owned a laundromat. That she owned a couple of laundromats. It was also Liz Jackson and the Fake Five that put it out there that Quay was getting a once a month income. I didn't know that, but the two of you knew it, and you all put it out there. Just like Tennessee Headhunters, who's associated with them. She put Quay's apartment complex out there. She put the type of vehicle Quay drove. And you want to know who was sharing it? Yolanda was sharing it. The Truth was sharing it. He would take Quay's pictures and make it look like Quay was sitting in a chair and that Quay broke the chair. He would call her Huey Cuey. He would make fun of her and call her Huey Cuey. He would make fun of her weight. The Truth did. And he would call her Huey, and they were doxing her. Doxed that girl to the point to where she was worried about her parents because one of them had called her mom and was pretending that they were from the Social Security Administration. And they were bullying that young lady, harassing that young lady. C-Dub was making videos about that lady, making it look like she got Down syndrome in the thumbnail, just bullying and harassing that girl. And as soon as she passed away, they all went on their community posts and they all deleted everything and tried to make themselves look like we didn't do nothing. It was all St. Louis. It was all St. Louis. They said that I had a channel called Beef Sector News. I never had a channel called Beef Sector News.
Never that. You weren't even part of no beef sector.
Never had a channel called Beef Sector News. But you want to know who was making fake pages? C-Dub was. As a matter of fact, the other day he told Liz Jackson he was on Sparkle page with a fake name called it was The New York City Police Department. He said he was in Sparkle's chat under the name New York City Police Department. I took a screen recording of that because he was impersonating a law enforcement officer. So he admitted that he was in Sparkle's chat
Oh,
under.
really?
Yes, he did. I got the screen recording when he said it. He told Liz that he was in Sparkle's chat impersonating a police officer. He said he made Long Island Police Department. It was Long Island, I think it was. He said that's what he called the channel. And he was in the chat messing with Sparkle, pretending to be from the police department. And that's a
Wow.
crime. That is a crime. Impersonating a police officer is a crime.
It's a crime and it's against the law.
It is. And the dummy said it on the live, and I screen recorded it.
Stupid ass.
But let me
Dumb.
finish because I got a lot of other people I want to address.
Go ahead.
Got a lot of people I want to address. So, getting back to, oh yeah, it was some other stuff that they were saying. Oh, he's a narcissist, he's a predator, and then he said 3 women emailed him about me. This is fake 5. He said 3 women emailed him about me, and the women told him, they said he was calling them a lot, he was texting them a lot, he did this. That's a motherfucking lie. What 3 women? What 3 women? Because I didn't have nobody's phone number on here, so that's a lie. He, excuse me, he lied and said that there were 3 different women that said that. Just lying. But you want to know what's funny? There were women that were coming to me behind the scenes about you. I interviewed 2 of them on my channel. I interviewed 2 of those women on my channel. 2 of those women on my channel. I talked to them behind the scenes. One of them didn't want to come forward, but they told me a lot of stuff about you and Liz. 2 of them came on my panel. One only talked to me behind the scenes. They told me you had exposed yourself, that you had doxed their granddaughter, that you were making references to your private area when talking about their granddaughter, how you had
What?
doxed. Yep, this one woman that
Tell it
reached
all.
out to me.
Please tell it all.
This one lady that I asked her, I said, ma'am, can you please come on the live? She did not want to come on the live because she didn't want to be harassed. But she told me, she said, the other 2 women that you interviewed on your channel is telling the truth. Because Miss Virginia was one of the women that I interviewed on my channel, if you remember, last year.
Yes. Yeah, I
It was
remember
either
that.
last year or early this year.
It
But
was
this particular,
this year. It was back in March. It was
yeah,
back in March.
yeah.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
the other woman did not want to go public. She didn't want to go public because she didn't want to get doxxed. She didn't want to get harassed. You understand? He did not, did not, did not want that woman coming forward. Didn't want that woman coming forward about anything. She told me everything Miss Virginia told you about him was the truth. She told
Mm.
me everything Unspoken said was the truth. And she told me, the lady told me when she reached out to me, she said, stay on his ass. Don't let up. But let me tell you this. Back in May, I backed away from this stuff. Back in May, I backed away from this stuff. Every day, I'm getting messages from somebody else telling me that the truth was bothering them. And every time I would look at the screenshots, I would see my name is getting tagged, your name was getting tagged. I would tell that person, ignore him. He would say little stuff about me. I'd respond here and there, but then I would go on about my business. But for 2 months straight, him and Liz Jackson just continuously kept poking at me, continuously just kept poking at me, just kept poking at me, talking all kind of bull crap, poking at me.
And you left it alone. At the
And
time
Liz,
back in May, you left it alone. I
I
left it
sure
alone, and
did.
my name was getting tagged and
I
shit,
sure
and
did.
yours was getting tagged and shit.
It sure did. And Liz Jackson just kept it going until finally I had enough. Let me also clear this loud. Now, they mentioned Eagles last night. Now, I saw C Dub in the chat. I took screenshots. He said Sparkle got mad because Eagles told us we were wrong. Eagles never said we was wrong. Eagles did not tell me, Mookie, and Sparkle that we were wrong.
He didn't.
Eagles did not tell us that. So he lied on Eagles right there because that's not what he said at all. He had not one time did he ever say that. Eagles did not go come up there and say, "Well, you guys are wrong." He never said that because let me tell you, nobody tells me what to do. Eagles don't tell me what to do. Nobody tells me what to do. If I decide that I'm going to respond to something, I am going to respond to something. Nobody's not going to muzzle no ox. I'm not an ox that you can put a muzzle on. Because where was the Martin Luther King speeches when they kept poking me? Don't give no speeches now because where was the speeches at then? I'm not a doormat for nobody. And one thing I will say, Christianity has taught a lot of people to be doormats. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not a doormat. I'm not going to just let, oh, well, Jesus, so his name is not Jesus. First of all, his name is Yahweh Shai. He wasn't no doormat. He chased the people out of the temple with a whip. He beat the hell out of them with whips and chased them out the temple. He turned over tables. When they was talking about him, he called them snakes, vipers, and devils. That's what he called them. He wasn't no pushover. He wasn't a walking carpet. I am not going to be nobody's walking carpet. I may warn you once or twice, hey, look, go on about your business, leave me alone. But if you keep knocking on my door, I'm going to answer. I am not going to be a walking carpet for nobody. Nobody's not going to tell me what to do. Nobody's not going to say, hey, Michael, you shouldn't, but you don't tell me what to do. This is my mouth. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do. I don't bother none of these people. Just like in the beginning part of the year, when we came into 2025, wasn't saying nothing to these people, wasn't bothering these people. Guess who up and got all of this started again? Liz Jackson. And Liz Jackson is always the center of all the drama that starts. It's always Liz Jackson that starts this stuff. Yeah, it's she Dove. Yeah, it's the clown. But you want to know who always gets stuff kicked off? Liz Jackson. This woman is disgusting. This lady is absolutely disgusting. You understand? Absolutely disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely disgusting.
Yes.
This lady always starts trouble. It's not my fault that One Love took your internet, man. That's not my fault. And the reason why she mad at me, she want me to give One Love up. If you wanted One Love prosecuted, you had multiple opportunities to go and get One Love prosecuted. You don't need my help. You do not need my help. And then quit lying, talking about One Love and gave all of them a cash out. One Love ain't gave me shit this year. One Love ain't gave Mookie no cash out. One Love didn't give Alec no cash out, and One Love sure didn't give me no cash out. So stop lying, Liz. That's all your fat rusty
Hmm.
neck ass do is lie all the time. What you
I
need to
think
be
she's
doing,
scared of One Love.
What you need to be doing is you need to be going in that bathroom, taking a bottle of peroxide, putting it on a white rag, cleaning that ring off your neck. Alec, be
Mm-mm.
patient. Alec, be patient for a minute, because I need to get a chance to speak. Just be patient a minute. You need to take some peroxide, put it on a rag, and clean your rusty ass neck. That's what you need to do. You start shit with people all the time. And then let me tell y'all this, because I keep hearing them say, Essie Berry don't like him. Essie Berry has never came on publicly and said she didn't like me. I don't have no issues with Essie Berry. I got mad respect for Essie. But see, y'all want me to fall out with Essie because y'all want Essie on y'all side. And see, this is what they do. This is what wolves do. A wolf, a wolf will separate the herd. Like if a wolf is going after the sheep, the wolf is going to separate and go after the weakest sheep in the herd. They try to separate the flock so the flock can scatter, so that one sheep can be by himself. That fake pedophile stuff that y'all tried to do with me yesterday, y'all want Mookie away from me. Y'all want Alec away from me. You don't want Essie around me. You don't want UP around me. But see
Hold
what
on.
you
Let me
gonna
let
do?
me let me say this one time because I don't think he understands it. Alex, St. Louis told you to be patient. I'm giving him a voice, a platform because of what they done to him. You gotta learn how to be patient, man. You can't always want to rush things on your time on somebody's platform. You have to be patient. That's why St. Louis is kind of getting irritated about it because you rushing. You know, when you on somebody's platform, you gotta be respectfully. And I'm saying it in a nice way. You have to be patient.
Give me
Please.
5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, Alec. Let me just finish saying this, and you can come up and say whatever you want to say. Please just let me get this out with no interruptions,
Yeah.
please.
Because you've been coming on multiple times. That's why I was trying to give him, you know, a voice. You know, you gotta stay in grace and give other people time to tell their story. Like I gave you time of what they did to you. It's St. Louis time now. You get what I'm saying? And then whoever else come on the platform, it could be their time. You can't rush other people on their platform. You gotta be respectfully. You know, you can't keep doing that. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. You can't keep doing that. You got to be respectful. Just like I was respectful on your panel, I didn't bust and tell you, oh, you dropped the link, you dropped the link. You asked me to come up there because I'm not a rushing person. I don't rush. I don't rush any, other people's platform. I'm respectful. That's all we telling you to be respectful. Give St. Louis a voice because he's really mad. He's really mad, and you don't want to say nothing out of the way to have him to go off on you. So please be respectful and let the adults talk first. You get what I'm saying?
You want me to
Yeah.
continue?
Go ahead.
Okay, just be patient, Alec, because there's a lot. They lied on me a lot yesterday, a lot, and I really feel like they're trying to drown out my voice. I went on Sparkle platform last night. Sparkle pushed me down last night. I don't got time for people like that. That's why I said from now on, when I need to address something, it's going to be on Mookie platform. Because one thing I can say about Mookie platform, one thing I can say about Mookie, Mookie don't flip flop. Mookie is not going to flip flop over no for no cash app, no biggie bag, or nothing like that. I don't got time for people. That's why when Sparkle kept calling for me the other day, that's why I didn't go up, because I know how he switch on people. That's why I didn't go up. Tried to go up last night. He pushed me back down. I said, okay, he got his cash app from One Love, so we acting funny now. So I don't got time for that. Don't keep calling for me. And then when I come up, you want to push me down. Not saying he was calling for me yesterday, but all last week, St. Louis hit the link. St. Louis hit the link. I'm not doing that no more. You stay on your platform, I'll stay over here. So Mookie's platform, if I need to address something, it will be on Mookie's platform only when I need to address something until I get me a stream guard. I'll ask Mookie, hey Mookie, do you mind if I address this, that, and the third? If Mookie say yeah, he say yeah. If he say no, no. But I prefer to stick with Mookie's platform because Mookie. One thing I can say, Mookie don't switch up on people. If I need to go on Alec platform, I'll go on Alec platform to like chill. I'll say a few things. But if I need to address them personally, it's going to be on Mookie's platform and Mookie's platform only. That way I ain't got to worry about nobody interrupting me, knocking me down, over talking me, being rude, being I don't got time for that. So anyway, back to what I was saying. And I'm almost done, Alec. Be patient. So all the stuff that you all did to me last night, let me tell you what the clown did. So when I did my video last night, showing where he fucked up at and how he took somebody else's record. Now, Mookie, did you watch that video last night?
Yep.
Did that guy on that mug shot look anything like me?
Nope.
Thank you.
Nope. You don't look nothing like you.
That's
What they did, they merged that to
mhm,
mixamize it to make it seem like that was your charges. But they
exactly.
lied and rehearsed that stuff behind the scene. But see, y'all
That
motherfucking ass got popped now again.
you got popped.
Again. And you
Yes.
got popped by St. Louis and you got told on from my own mother.
And then he got told on by somebody else that popped up in your chat. That's
Yeah.
what they did. And then with the cocaine charges, they took C Dub's charges, added it on there to make it look like those were my charges. Now, if you listen to the live, they didn't say nothing about the welfare charge. That that
Mm.
that whole area was blank. Anybody in their right mind can look and see that this shit was fabricated. But all them motherfuckers on there, yeah, that's his record. That's his record. And Miss Cynthia, I'm disappointed in you. And you supposed to be one of these holy rollers. I'm disappointed in you. But what I'm disappointed with Miss Cynthia about, because when he asked, is this Michael record? Did y'all think this was fabricated? She put one finger up. Miss Cynthia, I'm very disappointed in you. Now you can talk about me, you can curse me out, you can say whatever you want to say. It don't matter to me. I'm calling it as the way I see it. Because I didn't do you like that when you asked me a year ago, when you and that other person was beefing on my platform, you asked me, please don't put nothing out. Please don't put my family's pictures out there. When that person kept trying to get me to put different stuff out and to say this and say that, I wasn't doing it because you asked me. You asked me not to do it because I
Now
never
she
had
wanna
no issue
flip
with
on
you.
her.
You said what?
I said now she wanna try to flip on you. All because of a damn
Well,
pervert
see,
ass clown.
she calls him baby daddy. She calls the truth baby daddy.
ain't
And
nothing baby or daddy about that racist ass cunt. Yes, I
no,
called you a
it's not.
racist ass cunt. I sure fucking did.
No, that's not. And then he said, "Oh, I'm not Christopher Wingdall. Me and Truth Hurts talked on FaceTime." Okay, I don't know much about Truth Hurts, but do you think any of your people gonna admit that you that person? Of course they gonna say you not, because they cool with you. Of course they gonna say you not. Oh, then he
Sure
said
is.
he wanted us to explain his record. He said, "Well, how is it that it says that I was 18 on the record?" Thing about it is, it didn't say you were 18. You want to know why? Because
Mm-hmm.
the record didn't show how old you were. You put 18 on there. So to make it look like we made it up. You put 18 on there. That's what you did. You put 18
Mm.
on there. But like I said again, they don't question nothing. This guy can put out anything and they'll run with it. And who is this troll? Leah? It's a troll that comment on everything. I think their name is Leah. They comment on everything. Always got something to say. Oh yeah,
Mm.
then he lied and said that I attack people in his chat. I don't even come in your chat, sir.
That's a damn lie.
I don't come in that
That's a
man's
lie.
chat.
You don't even come in the clown chat. See, that I
Exactly.
told you he got a fucking Donald Trump spirit. He can't stop lying. He a
He's a
reprobate.
liar. That's the reason. That's the reason why. Then he was blaspheming the Most High last night, making fun of his name, calling him yabba dabba doo. Yeah, when
A
he strike
demon.
your ass, it ain't gonna be funny then, is it? It ain't
A
gonna be funny.
demon.
He's a demon. He's a demon.
You want to talk about? Oh, he was taking this type, but y'all was taking everybody else's content. When you was taking CMA content, when you was talking about his mama, his deceased mother, putting it in ashes, and you said you would do it again. You would do it to anybody's deceased parents. That's how wicked you is.
His disrespectful punk ass.
I do it to anybody that want to come up against me. I dig up your great deceased grandmother, put her pictures out there. And let me say this: the moment he said that shit, y'all should have ran the fuck away off his channel and unsubscribe to him. Because anytime somebody can say something evil like that and still rock with that person, pulling up people deceased loved ones, that means something wrong with your mindset. This man said he'll do it again. And y'all so stupid and dumb to still rock with that shit. But let somebody put his deceased loved ones, because I know he got some. Let somebody find his deceased family member or siblings. Because it was told that you got some sisters that don't fuck with you. Yeah, to the
Yeah,
great.
I heard that. I can't remember who said it, but I heard it.
But it was another content creator brought it out. Said they don't, that you got some siblings and some other folks in the beef sector saying that they didn't fuck with you. That's the reason why they brought your shit out there, because you kept poking and poking and poking. Then you turn around and hid your fucking channel, went from there to the state game and everything. You got a history. You got a real bad history on this YouTube street, and you want to talk about us? Talk about the criminal case you got. Being a sex offender. Talk about that. How you stalking on kids. Nasty ass. That's why motherfucking, and I'm not giving a lot of these so-called old folk credit, but I see what Bush McCullough was talking about. He was popping in your ass. I see why Spark was popping you in your fucking ass.
Say you had 3 fucking sisters, and none of you don't fuck with you. And he wasn't just the only one doing research. Others was doing research about you. And you start bitching on the platform when Money Boy got on there and got jumped down your throat. Oh, I'm sorry, don't ops me. I don't want to be on the ops. I have nowhere to go. Stop doing fucked up shit. Beat a juice head ass nigga. Running your fucking mouth. All you want to say is about your motherfucker. Talk about somebody eye. Ooh, your eye this, your eye that. Bitch, you can't even get no pussy. When the last time you ever had some, nigga?
Man, he's so immature. He just made a post on his community post talking about your mother and got a picture of an IV stuck in the stomach with blood coming out. You better hope you don't have to be on no IV.
I told you I told you. I told you he upset. I told you. The truth can't. Didn't I tell you? The truth got out.
Let Alec come up so Alec can come speak. Alec, come on up. Drop the link for him.
Okay. I told you. He
I
all in his
appreciate you too,
motherfucking
Alec.
feelings.
I appreciate you too, Alec. Come on up. I think Alec said he wanted to go off on Liz. Come on up, Alec. Oh, it's one more person I need to address. Tequila.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came into my mind. Tequila,
What
let me
about
tell you.
Chandel? Did you dress her?
Oh, I'm gonna address her after Alec talk. Let me get Tequila real quick.
All right.
Tequila. I seen you over there talking about, yeah, he was begging in 2020 on YouTube. Tequila, I didn't even know you were in 2020 because Trevor didn't come on YouTube until 2023. You didn't know me in 2020, and I wasn't on here begging nobody for no money. But Tequila, talk about how you live in Florida, got a good job, but you came on here asking people for money for a funeral for your son, and you got $3,500, and then turned around and requested 100 more. You ain't got no, and then we come to find out, we heard that whole son thing was a lie. You scammed somebody out of $3,500, and you got the nerve to call somebody a beggar on here when your big four-headed ass was on here begging and crying. Oh, I need some donation. I need some money. You was on here begging. Nobody gave you no money but one person. And you got the nerve to be coming on here with your big waterhead ass to be talking about somebody. Anyway, Alec, go ahead. Go ahead, Alec.
Hey y'all, so I'm actually glad that y'all did this one at a time because I've been watching the lives for the past few days and it's been getting crazy. I just not gonna speak. As y'all know, last night I was streaming his live stream. Well, he threatened to flag me because St. Louis. I know you were in there last night, and he was flagging me a lot. He flagged my Reloaded channel for he flagged my Reloaded channel. He did one copyright strike on that one, and then he went on my 2.0 account last night at 1:45 a.m. and flagged both of my live streams. Yeah, he does false flag people. He went and flagged both of my live streams. Went and flagged both of them. So my 2.0 channel now has 2 copyright strikes. Now I have submitted my counter notifications. And I have done the thing where it goes away in 90 days. But he did he went and copyrighted my 2.0 channel and did 2 copyright strikes on that one. It's been crazy. And I've been getting more privacy complaints. Like, it's just crazy. And Liz, stop lying on me. One Love ain't sent me no cash app. Ain't One Love ain't cash me nothing. Because I went to bed last night around 10 p.m. So I didn't finish watching the rest of his live stream. I went to bed. I was like, oh, I'll watch it tomorrow as soon as the transcript comes up. But I ain't sent you no money. And I heard them say that last night about Koi. I sat there and I was like, do y'all really think that St. Louis would dox somebody? His like a friend that like, do y'all really think that St. Louis would dox somebody like that? Like y'all, I heard that and I was like, y'all are so stupid. And so the clown wants to talk about me, and he wants to say that he wants to talk about me, and he wants to say that I don't like Sparkle. No, I don't like Sparkle. I don't agree with what he does. I don't like him, and I don't like him. I don't like him, and I don't. But I also don't like you, the Rich Five, because you lie on people every day. Now you've been lying on me. You said something. You said I can't remember, but he was saying a lot of stuff about me, and it was crazy. Like in the lies they told about you. Like I was sitting there and I was like, y'all are lying y'all asses off on my friends, especially St. Louis, because I mean it was crazy. It was a crazy evening last night, and it was crazy. It was ridiculous. But yeah, you said you were gonna flag me, Dietrich Thon. Guess what? Yeah, you did. You flagged me. You did. You flagged me. You haven't won yet because you haven't gotten my channels taken down yet. But yeah. So now I'm on my 2.0 channel, and now I'm on my main channel. That's where I am right now because he false flagged me. This shit has just been driving me crazy the past few days. I mean, I'm tired of it. But I knew that live stream last night was gonna be a shit show. So I knew it was gonna be a shit show. Yeah, I mean that's really all I have to say. Yeah, I can't remember all the stuff that he said about me. He was going back and forth, and I just couldn't take it anymore. But yeah, you went off on them good last night on my panel, and I hate that live stream got taken down. Damn it! And I lost my page streaming yards. So I wasn't able to get it, but yeah, I'm tired of this shit. Do y'all think it will stop? Do y'all think it's gonna stop?
All
I'm
right,
gonna
Saint.
keep. I'm.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna keep
Saint
my.
Louis.
I'm gonna keep my feet on their neck every time they fuck with me. I'm gonna keep my foot on their neck
Absolutely.
because they kept knocking at my door. I told them go about their business. They wouldn't. So you get what you asked for. But as far as like the stuff that they put out there about me, that the lies and everything, that's going to be handled legally behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely.
That's going to be handled legally behind the scenes because you don't defame somebody's character.
You don't.
And then when I pointed out that he took the other person's record, he false flagged my video at 12:30 a.m. last night.
He
So
Mm-hmm.
he false
he
flagged it. Why would you false flag it? Are you upset that I pointed out how you took that guy's record and said it was mine? Huh? And then
yeah.
this is what he said last night. He said him and Christopher Wignall talked on the phone, and that Christopher Wignall told him that if his name is mentioned, that he can flag our channels. Christopher Wignall ain't told you nothing because you are Christopher Wignall. He's trying to look for what he's doing, y'all. He's trying to look for a voice actor
Yes.
to come on his
He's
platform.
pretending like he talked to Christopher Winner, but
Right.
he's Christopher Winner.
Exactly. Because
And
if
then
you're
trying to
not,
pretend like, oh, I talked to this man when he know that's him himself. Then you switch it from
exactly.
what I
Because
heard.
if you're not Christopher Wignall, why did you copyright strike my video? And he lied and said I used his content. It wasn't your content, it was
No, it
mine.
wasn't.
You false struck it. You false struck my community post. Christopher Wignall is you. Oh, Christopher Wignall said that every time Alec or any of the rest of them say his name, that I'm just striking. Really? Are you
Oh,
schizophrenic now?
that's he said.
He sure did.
Yeah,
He
he
said
he
Christopher.
said that.
He said Christopher Wignall told him to strike anybody's channel that say that name.
That don't even
But wait,
sound right.
but
That don't
wait a
even
minute.
sound
No, he
that
doesn't.
shit don't even make sense what he
But
said.
wait a minute. But you say
So you
people's
so
name.
you mean to tell me you gonna strike your own name? You basically gonna strike
Right.
people
That doesn't
from
make
your
any sense.
own fucking name, basically. See, the stuff that you say, clown, don't even make no damn sense. And then you say, well, Truth Hurt saw me on FaceTime. Well, you know what? I'm glad you said that. Because when it get to that point when y'all fall out and Money Boy get on your ass, the truth gonna come out on you.
Yep.
The truth gonna come out. Since you brought that out, see what you just did, you exposed yourself. When you said that you and Truth Hurt FaceTime. Now think about it, y'all. He said they FaceTime, right?
He
Now,
sure did. He said he
Yeah.
FaceTimed with a couple of them over there.
Yeah, he said he FaceTime with Liz and
he
her
just
and Truth Arts
when
was
you
in
just said that shit, he just really made himself look fucking bad. Really, he really did
and
from
then
saying that.
and then Truth Arts was in the chat saying he's not Christopher Wig now, you fucking idiots. I was like, girl, are you kidding me right now?
Man, when I get off this live, wait till I tell my wife about this shit. She gonna be like, this shit funny as hell. He said, truth
Yes, he did.
hurts. Face, y'all said he said truth hurt.
Yes, he did say that. And then Truth Arts said in
FaceTime.
the
I
chat.
still can't believe that.
Yeah,
Now
he
you
did.
really just made yourself look bad. Now I know he
Mhm.
gonna say, well, how did I make myself look bad? Dummy. That means if y'all end up falling out, which is gonna happen, it
Mhm.
may not happen now, but in a year time, it's gonna happen. And it ain't gonna be long. You and Money Boy, y'all gonna fall the fuck out so bad, and he the one is gonna put you out there.
Yeah, as soon as they fall out, all of his information will come out. But getting back to Sparkle, I went to go watch his live and it was gone. What happened? I went to go watch it and it was gone. Like, what happened? Did it go on private or did someone struck it? Because I went to go watch it and it was gone.
Look at this.
Yeah, she is a liar. She
The
is a liar.
clown probably struck it.
Probably. Yeah, Trueless is a liar. Trueless is a liar. She's a scammer. And Dietrich, if you want to say how Trueless is a scammer, because when Trueless goes live all the time, she always puts her cash app in her chat. So Trueless is a scammer. She scams her supporters. I'm telling you, she does. She does. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's
Nah, I'm
bad.
telling you now, he just really made his motherfucking self look bad since he said that
Yeah.
shit.
Because when
He's
Trueless
so damn stupid. He don't realize that he exposed himself. Now, I'm gonna show you what could happen. Now, bro, correct me if I'm right or wrong. Now, this is what I see in the spirit realm. They gonna end up falling out every FaceTime that Truth Hurt got with him. They gonna put that shit out on blast.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it. You know it.
See, the reason why you hiding your face from us because you don't want us to know who the fuck you really are. But remember, what's done in the dark gonna come in the light. And sometimes the people that's in your camp connected to you, they can be the main one that expose you for the shit that you do. Because of the relationship that you have with them individuals, they can pull up so much shit about your ass. It's gonna be crazy and sad. It ain't gonna even be funny. It's gonna be sad. But you gonna get your day.
And
Cause
then
you gonna do something so fucked up.
he
You
doxed
gonna do
Reed.
something so fucked up. And I see a lot of people from that sector gonna unsubscribe to you.
He
They ain't
doxed
gonna have nothing to
Reed
do with
last night too. He doxed Reed last night, saying that Reed had medical problems and all of that. But
What?
if you
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
but if you remember when Reed was beefing with me, remember the clown was saying that Reed was harmless. But last night he said Reed is one live away from going to jail. But wait a minute, I thought you said a week ago that he was harmless. So which is it? Is he?
contradiction.
Yep,
Just
contradiction.
like he thought Alice was up in his 30s. And he
Yeah,
didn't even know what
yeah.
the fuck he was talking about.
I'm not in my 30s. Like, come on, I'm
But
not.
you know what? Let him think that.
Yeah,
Let him think that in his
it's
mind
my
that
face.
you
I
in
mean,
his
I'm not in my
30s.
30s. Yeah,
He wanna say that we the slow one, but he really is. So let him motherfucking think that.
right.
Let him think that.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you this, Mookie. Liz Jackson said that you don't have no right quoting Bible verses because of the way you use profanity and saying you not called to preach. You don't have no right to
Oh my
quote
god.
Bible verses and saying you trying to put roots on her and stuff.
I'm trying to put what?
Roots on her, basically saying you into witchcraft.
She's really off. She really needs some mentally help. No, I'm gonna tell you like this. She mad and upset because Eagles jumped down her throat. And because of what Pastor Eagle said that you was demonic and full of demons and dealing with a Jezebel spirit. That's what you are. Can I go here, brother? Can I really go here
Oh,
and,
go
and just
in,
say
go
what I need
all
to
in.
say?
Remember we going
Let me
all
say
in.
this. Let me say
Go
this,
in.
Liz. Let me say this. The Bible said in the book of Revelation 2 and 18, he said, I got something against you because you suffer that woman Jezebel to teach in my service and to seduce, to commit fornication. You have a spirit of Jezebel. Jezebel was a whore. Yes, she was. The Bible says she was. And she served in the kingdom. What do you mean by Jezebel and Ahab's spirit? Ahab was a henpecked man. Jezebel ruled the kingdom. So that's what you are is. You are controlling Jezebel spirit. You got a demon, demonic spirit. How in the world you gonna talk about me using profanity? Let me tell you something. Cussing is not gonna cause you to go to hell. Can I say that again? Cussing
Preach, brother.
is not gonna cause you to go to hell. That's not what God gonna judge you for. He's gonna judge you how you treat his people. He's not gonna judge you because you using profanity. Because the truth be told, it's a whole lot of preachers that preach and still use profanity. Everybody get in their flesh. Nobody perfect, but everybody is a work in progress. But how do you handle people? You handle people by grace and praying for them. But you can't do that because you're not a real born again believer. You claim you go to the Jamal Brown's church, which I don't think you do. You just going on like I don't even think you go to nobody's church. The way your behavior acting in them demonic spirits, because the Bible says when a woman has an evil spirits, it leads to 7 more demons. You got 7 demons in you. Matter of fact, you got multiple demons, and you refusing to repent. But what's gonna happen to you? God gonna humble you down. And the way he gonna humble you and deal with you, you gonna know you been got because Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He gonna deal with you. You think it's cool to quote all this stuff? Hell, the devil can quote stuff. Remember, Lucifer was an angel. So you got a Lucifer spirit. You ain't no anointed. You ain't no appointed by God. Look at your history on these YouTube streets. Dots and motherfuckers lying on these streets, dealing with a generation of curses. Your mama walked out of your life. Daddy walked out of your life. You've been rejected. And for what was told from the grapevine, that your name is really not Liz Jackson, you was raised by your grandmother. Because of things that took place, challenges in your life. And you want to take your frustration and anger out on other people because of the curse that was brought onto you. Now you really dealing with demonic curses because you hanging with a clown that don't love himself, that don't want to be free. When you hang around with a reprobate, you can become a reprobate yourself. And that's what I see. You picking up everything what that clown do. Now what you gonna do if he turn on you? Who gonna have your back in the motherfucking end? Or what you gonna do, clown, when she turns on you? Think about it. Can y'all just imagine the clown turning on Liz?
Right.
That shit'll be something to laugh and talk about. Or can you just imagine Liz turning on clown? Because who's to say they got some on each other? Think about it. They talk every day. Behind the scene, they rehearsalize. I'm telling you. Because they say the people that you close with, them the ones that know you real well. And you talking to every day and got a good relationship with, them the ones that expose you. So, is what it is. You gonna get your, even my wife said it, he is gonna get his. Let's talk about that fake cancer that you said you supposed to have. Because it was told to me that somebody said that you had cancer. Let's talk about that. Talk about the Louis Vuitton bag, Liz. Come on. Said that you got money from the clown and Jason Paul in St. Louis and popped your ass. And then you took the whole picture and deleted it. Got popped. Let's talk about the time when you inserting your way yourself about Sparkle in them. You got jumped up on that platform. And they fucked your ass up on the YouTube strip. I ain't talking about personally. I'm talking about on YouTube. They stumped the mud hole out of your ass. St. Louis, Sparkle, I don't know who else it was. I think it had to be Reed too. Because it was back in February, I remember. And she thing, let me say this to your dumb ass. When she was getting her ass stomped, because we already know she ain't got no damn neck. When she was getting her ass stomped on these YouTube streets, where the fuck where you was when her ass was getting stomped on Sparkle? You said the reason why the clown don't defend her because you take a risk of defending her. That's a damn lie. When the last time you ever came on Sparkle platform and defended her every time she got fucking stumped? Have y'all ever seen she thing on Sparkle platform when Liz would get stumped?
Never. It was always me and Quay
But he
going over
made a
there.
whole fucking live on YouTube talking about the reason why the clown don't back for her because I do. No, you back for her when you ready to.
That no pappy son of a bitch ain't doing nothing but lying. Me and Quay were the only two going over there, and it got to the point to where I told Quay to quit going over there because I felt like Liz was doing that on purpose.
I'm gonna be real with you, Liz. I'm gonna be real. You can call me whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm gonna be real with you. The reason why she thing wasn't back for you like he really was because they don't give a fuck about you. That's the reason why. Why you think every time you go over Sparkle's platform, your ass get crushed? They don't give a fuck about you. It was already told behind the scene. They said you was doing some sneaky shit. Then you get mad at Eagles because he called you a demonic demon. These people are very demonic. They can't repent. He ain't lying. And then for you to say, well, he was tight getting on. Oh, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. He wasn't getting on us. He was just saying don't respond to the foolishness. That don't mean he was getting on us. He was just telling us in a spiritual contact and telling us in love. But he also was mainly getting on your case, y'all case, and called all of y'all demons, demonic, wicked, self-righteous.
Yeah.
That's
C
why
double.
that's why Liz was really upset at
C
Pastor
double.
Eagles.
C double gonna lie and say Eagles told me, you and Sparkle we was wrong. No, he didn't. No, he
No,
did
he
not.
didn't. Let me tell you something, she thing. You was one gay, slow ass nigga. You know what? Just
With his
keep
punk
a
ass.
dingleberry in your damn mouth and shut the fuck up. You old depressing ass, gay ass, suicidal roach. Talking fucking shit. Beetlejuice head ass nigga. Talking shit. I'm about tired of your gay ass. Soon as your motherfucking ass told the truth, when you move, I move, boy, you was so motherfucking happy in the city in the gay bar. You was just at the bar sipping and drinking gay soda, nigga. Cause you didn't want to be intoxicated because the clown might make you a scone, nigga. When you move, I move. What the fuck? Ain't no gay man, ain't no straight man will say some shit like that. But now you're in your feelings because mom brought the truth out. Told you I wasn't a scammer. Told you I never took no money from no church. Don't have no multiple women's pregnant. But see, even no matter how much you didn't give the truth to people, folks still gonna have a way to twist up. Like Eagles say, they demonic. They are demons. When they still twist up stuff, and when you speak your truth, they are demonic. And that's what you mad about. Because he called you demonic. You are reprobate. You can't repent. You over there with a reprobate man pulling up people deceased loved ones. I'm surprised Kobe didn't take your fat ass out of here. Fucking, I can imagine your legs. So I can imagine when you get on the bed, bitch, you gotta crawl on your fucking stomach. Ankle so swole like tree stumps. I bet you in the wintertime, them motherfuckers will swole up and get even bigger. Even the bears will follow your ass everywhere. Stupid asshole.
Right, and then he wants to continue talking about my Down syndrome. Listen, I do not have Down syndrome. Listen, I do not have Down syndrome, okay? I can go on this panel, I can go on my own channel and talk my shit. I do not have Down syndrome. I do not have Down syndrome. Do y'all really think I have Down syndrome? Because he keeps saying I do.
He got Down syndrome. The nigga
Let
can't
me
even
ask
get
you
no.
a question.
The
Let me
nigga
ask
can't
you a
even get
question.
no pussy.
You know he's a liar, so why feed into it? You know he's a
Don't
liar.
even
I
feed
know.
into that.
Yeah, I know. I just don't have it. Like, just stop lying about that.
Because all he doing is triggering you. That's the only thing he doing. That's why
Right,
we was telling you, don't feed into none of them. Don't even watch his
right. I
content.
know. Yeah,
You see me, I don't even look at him.
yeah,
I used to, but after let me give you advice, Alex. When they did what they did to me, I blocked his
yeah,
channel, everything. I went on about my way. My wife, even though I was mad what the fuck they did, my wife said, baby, let that demon do what he do. And I was mad. I'm like, no, I'm not finna let this man slander my name over those racist ass shit because I brought that shit out. He like, baby, calm down.
yeah,
Don't even look at him.
yeah.
He said, when you look at him, she said, when you look at him, it's gonna trigger your flesh. And it's gonna cause you to get even angry, even more. And it wanna make you do something that you ain't gonna wanna do. So she like, baby, don't
Right.
even look at him. I didn't. But people are
Yeah, I
coming
only
and
dress
say,
him.
like, you'll feel better if you don't watch him. But if you
Right.
watch him, he gonna keep triggering you, triggering you, triggering you because he feel like you used to this stuff, and he feel like in his mind, oh, I can trigger Alec. He young.
Yeah.
He's young. He don't know nothing. But Alec, let me tell you something. You smart.
Yeah, I am
You a
very, very
smart
smart.
man. You know how to work StreamYard and all that stuff.
Yeah, and about StreamYard, I have heard that there is a new app called Restream, and I've looked at it, and Restream is much cheaper than StreamYard. Like, Restream is only $20 a month for just a paid plan. It's not so cheap like StreamYard is.
You said, Mookie, why do you think they was trying to trigger me? They was trying. Okay, back then they was trying to do that because at the time, I don't know if you know, Gabe. Me and Gabe was cool at the time. So when Gabe made a racist remarks and he fell out with me because he sent me a video that was 4 or 5 or 6 years old of another content creator that I stopped fucking with. He ain't try to hear my side of the story. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna even tell him nothing
Right.
because he he just want a story. He just want numbers. Because when somebody is bipolar in the head and fucked up like him, because he bipolar and he take medicine. So I'm not finna call no going back and forth with him. He wanna yell on the phone. I said, bro, we ain't finna do this shit. So he gets mad and make a whole live about me and started the shit. But then when I came back out and called him a racist about what the fuck he did, he want to use, oh, I'm a scammer, I'm this, I'm that, and all that shit. When I didn't let this nigga come on my platform multiple times, multiple times, and then when he really got mad, and that's when the clown came in and made a live.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about him. He
Uh,
got mad because I called Gabe a racist. And he didn't like that. He was covering for him.
yeah.
Liz was covering for him. Everybody in that camp was covering for him when they really didn't even give a fuck about that nigga. Let's call a
Um,
spade a spade. You didn't give a fuck about that nigga because he would tell me behind the scenes in messages. They don't give a fuck about me. I don't want to live anymore. Those were his words. And I would be the one that said, man, hey man, keep pushing. Keep pushing. I'll share you out on my channel. And I was the main one that would share his content when he would talk about wrestling, WWE. Y'all didn't even give a fuck about him. Only time y'all share that nigga out when he fell out with me and he started talking about me. That's the only time y'all shared him out. And I told him, I said, you gonna do something so fucked up, Gabe. You gonna say something so bad, and Money Boy gonna remove your ass. God gonna allow you to expose yourself. You know what he told me? Ain't no effing God. Ain't no effing. See, y'all don't know the whole thing. What I know. God ain't gonna do nothing to me. I got more power than he got. And look what happened. Look where he is today. I told him he was gonna reap what he sowed. Now they dismissed his ass. Now you got people that come to me behind the scenes.
He was over there last night in the chat talking
Yeah,
about
but he
Native
ain't fucking
America,
with Money Boy no
making
more.
making racist remarks about Native Americans, saying that we stole the country from them. I don't pay Gabe no attention because I remember that time when he threatened me, and that Gabe don't even know me. Man literally threatened to unalive me on the platform over there.
Yeah.
And Liz and them ain't said nothing. I said,
And
now
she supposed to be a black woman, a
if
black
Gabe was
African
in
American woman. But you
if
let
Gabe
a racist man, Mexican Latino, that's what he supposed to be.
If Gabe was in front of my face and said that, I would have slapped the hell out of Gabe. I would have backhand
I
smacked
sure
him
would
so
have
damn
too.
hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay him no attention. Now, somebody asked me a question in the chat. What did they say?
Let me see.
It's up under Alec comment.
I see it. This one, Mookie, can you post my comment? I'm on live.
I see your comment. I already knew Yolanda was playing me. I was playing Yolanda as well. A snake will always be a snake. If Yolanda backstabbed Goody twice, wasn't loyal to Goody, wasn't loyal to Deny, backstab Sparkle. If Yolanda ain't loyal to her own people, I know she ain't loyal to me. I was never cool with Yolanda. I knew Yolanda was a snake. She gave me Reed's address. And I didn't ask Yolanda for Reed's address. She gave it to me. And if Reed emailed me, I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna show him exactly what she sent me because I didn't ask for Reed's address. She gave me Reed's address. She gave me Reed's telephone number. Um, she told me she was gonna call CPS on One Love. She told me One Love had fraud charges. And she was the one that gave C Dove the information on One Love's daughters having an Instagram. All of that came from Yolanda. So no, Yolanda wasn't playing me. Yolanda was the one that got played because every receipt that she sent me, I gave it over to them. Like when their channels got taken, here she go. Oh, the investigators told us to delete our channels because Sparkle and One Love was being investigated. Ain't no investigator said nothing. Y'all channels got flagged. So she don't want me to put the rest of the receipts out. You can put out what I said because ain't nobody gonna whoop my ass on this app.
And
You
another
gave me
thing too,
and
I ain't
you
mean to cut you off, brother.
right. You gave me Reed's address. I didn't ask you for
Mm.
Reed's information. You gave me Reed's address and you gave me Reed's phone number. That's who gave the clown Reed's information. She gave it to him. Yolanda
Mm.
is a known doxer. A known doxer. And while she on here running her mouth, Yolanda's record ain't squeaky clean either. So go ahead, because she be talking about you too, Mookie, calling you Dookie and all of that, and laughing when they
But
be
let me
talking
let,
about
let
it.
me let me say this to Yolanda. You can call me what you want to call me, but when she thing got all his page taken in one time, did y'all help him get it back? I wait.
That part. That part.
I wait.
Exactly. She said, "Oh, we got content. Y'all ain't got no content, Yolanda. What content do y'all got? Let me tell you. Let me say this about Yolanda. The hair stuff that she's doing, Yolanda stole that from Sweet Pea Diaries because there's a content creator named Sweet Pea Diaries that Yolanda is very jealous of. She took Sweet Pea's idea and made it look like that she came out with the hair stuff first. She copied Sweet Pea. Yolanda don't
What?
have no Yolanda don't have no content. She steals other people's ideas and make it look like that she's the one that came up with it. She's just like She Thing. Just like She Thing stole Onan stuff about Young Dolph. Young Dolph has been gone for a couple of years. And you mean to tell me that's the only content you can come up with? And you gotta buy views and buy subscribers? I'll wait. Go ahead, Mookie. Go ahead.
And they ain't even, and the crazy part about it, they ain't even talked about the celebrities that recently passed. They want to talk about Young Dolphy every day. They can do what they want. But what about people like Hulk Hogan? All the other ones that passed, Angie Stone. Y'all could have talked about that. The stuff that's going on in the media. But like I said, you were saying some stuff about me, Yolanda, and I ain't never had no issue with you. But what, like I said, where was that energy when She Thing was getting his page taken away? Why did y'all didn't help him? I wait. Y'all get on with
That part. That part.
and talk all this rah rah shit to him. Y'all get on there and talk y'all big ones. Well, pretend to make y'all big ones because y'all wonder powers don't activate at all. Because basically everything you pull up is old shit. Ain't nothing recently. Just like the clown. His wonder powers don't activate. It's old shit. That's why I don't pay attention to him. I don't even look at him. I don't even screenshot no community posts to him on my page. But like I say, how come when he was getting his page taken away by St. Louis, why y'all didn't help him get all his page back in one day when he got all his channel struck
That part.
and he got upset? They flagged my channel. They strike my motherfucking channel. What did y'all do? What did y'all do? I wait. I wait. That man got multiple of his channels taken down, but y'all want to call yourself the motherfucking honeybee. Ain't nothing honey or bee on your asses. Where will, as a matter of fact, where will Liz at? Since she's supposed to be down cool with you, She Thing, when your channel was getting taken, did she help you? Hmm. Did the clown, your baby daddy, the dick sucking wannabe, it's
Whose name?
raining,
Wait, wait, wait.
hallelujah, it's raining
Who?
men looking hit
Wait,
ass
wait,
nigga?
wait. Whose name did you mention? You said Goody.
No, She Thing.
Oh, okay.
And the clown. I said, where was the clown and Liz Jackson when his page was getting fucking strike? But y'all want to call the honeycomb, the honeybee, whatever the fuck y'all want to call each other. And that's a gay ass name, the name for their fucking channel. Think about it, bro. Call himself the honeycomb. Bitch, that's so damn sweet. What grown man would name himself honeycomb?
That's
Yo,
because he is.
suspect.
That's because he assisted. And then what grown man talk about I can't spell, but I can suck some dick? Well, he been in prison. He got turned out in prison.
His name is Dr. Dingleberry. That's gonna be your new name.
Punk ass. I slapped the shit out of him. Like when he was threatening me, telling him he was gonna kidnap me. Always somewhere threatening somebody with his punk ass. That's the reason why
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, let's talk about Ray J real quick. Ray J was asked yesterday. I seen this on TikTok. Ray J
Mm-hmm.
was asked, Ray J was asked, do you have any other siblings? Ray J said Brandy is his sister.
Yeah.
Ray J didn't mention nothing about a C Dove. Ray J said Brandy is his sister and his only sibling.
His
Ray,
only siblings. Yeah.
yeah, Ray J didn't acknowledge you. Ray J didn't acknowledge you. Willie Norwood didn't acknowledge you. Nigga, you are a nobody. You on here sucking the truth dick because you looking for a daddy, nigga. You ain't nothing. You never will be nothing. You unoriginal. All them
Mm-hmm.
usernames he took. All them usernames he took. All them
Mm.
usernames he took. Content Kings. He had that name. It's a white guy on here that calls himself Content Kings. He had that name first. I told him. I said somebody on here using your name. He took his pay. He
And
took
you.
my name. I called myself
Mm.
Track King Lou. Eagles is in the chat, Mookie.
I
He
see him.
called he called himself he called himself Track King. He took my name. I'm the one that came up with that name, Track King. I spell mine's a little differently. He took my name and tried to take credit for it. He's unoriginal. Gonna tell that lie. Eagles said it. Eagles said that Sparkle and them was wrong. No, we didn't. Because like I said, this is my mouth. Don't nobody tell me what to do with my mouth. Nobody's not gonna muzzle my mouth or tell me what to do. And that's all it is to it. Now,
Right.
like I was saying, let me get back to something else Liz Jackson said yesterday. I got to bring this up. Liz Jackson said I wanted Spook to go to jail. Oh, he wanted Spook to go to jail. Blah blah blah. Wait a minute, man. It was she Satan's gorilla face mammy. She was the one that said you jumped off the panel when they asked you about Spook. Now, Mookie, were you watching that particular live when
Mm-hmm.
when Gorilla Face Lynetta asked Liz, would you give Spook up? And what did Liz do? She jumped
Drop
off the
down.
panel. She dropped
Drop
down off the
down.
panel. Ma'am, for months, you kept saying Spook and One Love was taking your money. Spook and One Love was taking your money. You was gonna get Spook put out. You was gonna do this with Spook. You was gonna do that. You threatened to harm that man's dog. I wanted
Yep.
Spook to, and then gonna lie. I wanted Spook to go to jail. Really? What would be my motive for wanting Spook to go to jail? You were the one that was saying, uh, yeah, I'll give Spook up, blah, blah, blah. I didn't trust you. That's the reason why when Linda Dorsey told me, Linda Dorsey said, don't get him no statement. I didn't need Linda Dorsey to tell me that because I wasn't going to get him no statement anyway. Because remember, you was telling me, you said, bro, don't get him no statement because they're going to try to fake something. They're going to try to pin it all on you. Remember when you was telling me that, Mookie?
And by the way, do you remember, Liz, when you told uh St. Louis, when St. Louis asked you, just say, I email you, but I'm not emailing the clown. And you told St. Louis, well, when you email me, when you send me something, you send True something.
But remember, Mookie, you told me, you said, don't email them nothing. Remember, you kept
Yep,
telling me
God
that?
had told me to tell you, don't email her. Because if you would have tried to do that, everything she would have took, the clown would have had. And he would have posted through his community wall. But see, that's how people like him and her act. That's how demonic spirit is. The girl is wicked.
They try to set evil traps for people, but they get trapped in it themselves.
Yeah. And now she want to get mad at Pastor Eagle because he called her demonic, which it
Oh,
is.
they both was talking about eagles. The clown was too, saying that he was judging them and he wanted the
No, no, that ain't got nothing to do with him
right.
judging. Let me get.
He
Go
kept
ahead.
saying he wanted Eagles to come on his live, and Eagles is not a real pastor because he sit with us and all that type of stuff. Go ahead,
Let me
man.
just say this. Let me say this. There is a difference between judging somebody and openly rebuking. The Bible said, in Pastor Eagles, if I'm right or wrong, let me know. The Bible said openly rebuke is better than secret love. He's basically openly rebuked the foolishness and the demonic spirits of what they had. Because the fact of the matter is, when you begin to tap into something and you know that person is demonic and you see the demon up in them, they ain't gonna repent. Because when people got strong spirit, when like I said earlier, the Bible said when a person is transforming with spirits, it leads to, the Bible said it leads to seven more demons. And when a person got seven more demons in them, they can't repent. So that is the thing. So by Pastor Eagle was saying, getting the word from the Lord and saying these people was demonic, he was basically saying they are rebellious and they have demons up in them. That's why Liz is so mad the way she is, because it's a demonic spirit. She can't repent. She don't want to repent. I believe you had said one time she don't even believe in forgiveness. But you say you're a
Oh,
Christian.
she said that multiple times. She don't. She
You
one
say
time
you're a
she said
Christian, but I thought the Bible said if you
one time
forgive your father,
one time she said on my platform was too forgiving, and she got mad and left.
see, but she not no Christian, because a real Christian that love God will forgive. Because the scripture said if you forgive your father in heaven will forgive you. God forgive. So they're telling me you don't even believe in God. You don't even believe in God's forgiveness. But you say you're a Christian, but don't believe in forgiving nobody. How in the world you expect to go to heaven if you don't forgive? You
You
think
better
God gonna
preach.
allow you to go to heaven, Liz, with grudge in your heart?
You better preach. Preach.
You think he gonna allow you to go to heaven? Because let me tell you something. All this stuff you doing, you know what my wife said about her? She said she don't fail to realize the rapture is soon to come. And Jesus is coming back real soon. And what she failed to realize, all this evil stuff that we doing in this world, Jesus is coming back real soon.
What happened? Uh oh.
He'll be back. Yeah, Yahweh Shai does not tolerate people like you, Liz Jackson. He does not.
No.
You claim you believe in Yahweh Shai, but yet you create all this chaos. But it's all good because you're gonna get yours in the end.
Yeah, and they're watching. He just made another post, so they're watching. They're
Oh,
watching.
good. I'm glad they watching. Good. I'm
They're
glad they
watching.
watching. Let him make 1,000 posts.
Hey
He's a
Eagles.
demon.
Yeah.
He's
Hey Eagles. How are I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
what is Eagles on the panel?
No, he's in the chat. He's in the chat. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, yeah, sorry I'm back. I had to go help my mother with some groceries. Are you back? We can't hear you.
He'll be back. He'll be back. Just type in the back chat. Let them know you can't hear me.
You go on mute. Yeah, we can't hear you. You're muted. I don't know what's going on. I mean, the shit that's come out about Lizz Jackson is unbelievable. Like the Latan back and the niece begging and all that stuff. Like, how can you talk about someone begging, Liz, but you're the one begging? Come on now, girl. And the only reason I'm bringing up Liz is because she's told me one time that I was going to go to jail. Girl, I'm not going to jail. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Mickey, we can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Sorry.
All right, y'all hold on 1 second. Keep talking. I gotta give my wife something. Give her something.
Okay, I'll take it from here. But let me say this. Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you, clown. You really thought that you pulled your big one by doing that fake stuff about me, telling something I'm a pedophile. You took another man's record, a man that you knew wasn't me, and you said it was my record. You thought you did your big one. See, last night, you thought you did your big one, did you? But see, I want you to think that you did your big one. You keep saying, "Oh, he ain't got no money." This how he talk. It sound like he got about 12 dicks in his mouth. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. I want you to think I don't have no money. Because when I surprise your motherfucking ass with that lawsuit, and when I get you for defamation of character and how you're trying to assassinate my character, I'm going to sue the pants off of you and every person that said that about me. Because what you're trying to do, you're trying to defame my character. Just because you got popped for being a pedophile and you're going to put that on me, I wasn't mad about it. I'm glad you did it because I got you legally. I got you. And I'm going to pursue this legally. I'm going to legally pursue this. I'm not telling nobody my plans, but there were people that were watching your live last night that emailed me today. Encourage me. Go after them. Go after them legally. And I'm going to go after you legally because what you did was defamation of character. That's character assassination, sir. And that's what you did. Exactly what you did. Oh, thank you. That's exactly what you did. You did a character assassination on me. Then you told a lie. You put the little welfare fraud thing, but I thought you said that I committed food stamp fraud. See, that's where you messed up at. You faked so many. Oh, let me talk about this. He said that I faked the document on One Love about the stalking charges. Let me bring that up. Sir, if I'm correct, you were the one that emailed me her charges. You emailed me her charges and you emailed me.
Say that again. Please say that again.
Okay. Let me please. I don't want nobody interrupting me. I'm on the road. Last summer, when Liz and One Love started beefing about the spook situation, Lizz Jackson was like, St. Louis, she was like, you're welcome. Have a good day. Yeah. She said, hold on. I was giving somebody something. She said, St. Louis, the truth is going to email you some information. He emailed me One Love's criminal record, and he emailed me Sparkle's criminal record. Now, the one he sent to me on One Love, it had the stalking charge up there. He said, oh, this right here, because I asked him, I said, well, do you have a mug shot? He said, no. He said, there's other stuff in her record. He said, I'm going to hold that one. He said, but here, give this to C-Dub. It already had the stalking part up there. It had the stalking.
Really?
Yes, it had the stalking part up there. Then he sent me Sparkles.
Now,
Because Leah,
Sparkle, you hear this now?
yeah, he emailed me Sparkles. So they were trying to set Sparkle up. That's why Lizz kept going over there. And then Lizz kept trying to get Sparkle to email them because they're hackers. So
Mm.
she kept telling me that the truth was gonna send you some information, meaning me. He emailed me both One Love and Sparkle's record. Then he tried to send me some stuff about he tried to send me some he tried to send me some stuff about Essie's sister, Lady Blue. Because he got mad because Essie's sister, Lady Blue, was on my platform. And he tried to send me some stuff about her, but I didn't want I refused it. So
Right.
then that's when they did the whole bank robbery thing about me. And then they doxed me. They doxed where I worked at. And that's when they all was calling my job and everything. So this guy has a history of doing this with documents. This guy has a history of doing this. So if you do that with Essie, you faked a lot of court documents claiming that it came from Judge Angela Tucker when the whole thing was going on with the Steve Harvey thing. You claimed that Judge Angela Tucker sent you a court file.
Right.
How were you in touch with Judge Angela Tucker, Liz? The truth. Answer these are questions that we need answers to.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have wronged so many people on this app. You know what
Exactly.
Yahweh is going to use all those people to come together to expose the two of you. And Liz, I already seen your downfall. See, Doug, you gonna down that truck. You gonna be on a live one day doing evil, and you gonna get into an accident right on that truck. Mookie, I kid you not. I seen it in a dream.
Preach.
This man was live on YouTube talking about me, and he got into an accident, and his truck was on fire. It's like I was there when it happened. He was doing a live, telling a lie on me, and next thing you know, you heard a loud noise and a big explosion, and it was on the news that he died in a truck.
Mm.
Liz, Liz is gonna get exposed. Her face is the Most High showed me a vision that Liz is gonna have a camera slip. Liz is gonna have a camera slip
I told you I saw a
on a
lawsuit coming on her. God
yeah,
showed me.
but no, I'm telling you, her face is gonna be shown.
I
Liz is
know.
going Liz is gonna have an accidental camera slip, and everybody is gonna see her real face. Because, lady, you're a fat woman. You're a fat woman. The clown had already done had his camera slip, but Liz, yours is coming really soon. You gonna have a camera slip. And when you have a camera slip, some of everybody is gonna have a field day exposing your fat, rusty neck ass. They're gonna have a field day exposing you because of all the evil that you have done to people. You, ma'am, have done
Watch what I tell
so
you. When they do,
many
she gonna hide.
wicked. You have done so much wicked to people. You gonna reap everything that you've done to people. You gonna get it tenfold. What y'all did to me last night, I'm hearing Yahweh say, son, I will defend your name. Do not worry, for I have your back. These people, these things that they're doing to you, it will not go unpunished, saith Yahweh. I will avenge you. I am the one who is your defender. No need to fight in this battle, for I am with you. And I am with you always, even until the end. I seen what has transpired. I have been witnessing what has transpired. I have written down everything that they have done. I have written down everything that they have said about me. And I have written down every plot, every scheme. I know the wickedness that they have done unto you, for they seek to take thy life. But behold, your life is in my hands, and you are my chosen instrument, saith Yahweh. No evil will come upon you. I will deal with your enemies. Just like I was with Gideon when he fought with his 300 men against the Midianites, so I will be with you, saith Yahweh.
And when God got your defense, and I told you, I said, you ain't got to fight this battle. Last time when I had prayed for you, I said, God is your defense. You remember that? I
Yes.
said, He's your defense. Because I'm going to tell you something. I was in a situation in life, and I said, Lord, I'm tired of people making up lies about me, and tired of this and tired of that. My wife was next to be comforting me. And the Holy Spirit said, Mookie, I didn't tell you to fight this battle by yourself. He said, I'm your defense. When you're on the right path, He's your defense. He said, I'm going to deal with these individuals just like I did with other content creators. He said, I'm going to deal with the ones that don't want to repent and turn from their wicked ways. He said, don't even worry about it. He said, when you living right, you doing what you supposed to do, He's your defense. Keep your mouth closed. See, when the Holy Spirit tell you to leave something alone, you do it. Because sometimes the enemy will have you worrying at night, tossing and turning and slumbering back and forth. You crying in the middle of the night, texting folk. Oh, I tried to defend myself and look like even though I spoke my piece, and it's still gotten worse. But I'm going to tell you something my mom always told me. She said, son, no matter how many times you defend yourself, people still gonna take things and twist it. Because sometimes she said people will change on you because of simply what they heard. But you gotta sow in the spirit and let God be your defense. I kept that. I've learned to keep my mouth closed on certain people. Because when you put your mouth, you can say whatever you want to say. But when you put your mouth on God's people, that's your reaping season. Because God ain't forgot. All this stuff that you tried to do to St. Louis, it's a major backlash, backfire gonna happen to you, Liz. You and the clown. You and the clown. You think people gonna keep going back and forth with you for the rest of this year? Hell no. All your life is chaos. I hear God saying, all your life coming up, you've been having the spirit of chaos. You a chaos demon. You like drama. You like mess. You like noise. You like to go back and forth. You like to see people turn on each other. You like that. You're a wicked
Hey,
woman.
somebody just emailed me a screenshot. Liz said to the person in your chat that she's supposed to be having a baby next month, which is another lie.
No.
And oh, don't leave your kids around Luke. Let me tell you and Alex something right now while I'm here. I want both of you, if you see any of them make slanderous comments about me, about that pedophile stuff, I want both of you. Read if you watching too. I want you to take screenshots and I want you to send everything to me. Any of them make a comment calling me a pedophile, I want screenshots because I'm getting
Oh,
ready to
I
stop.
definitely,
Hold on, let me
I
finish.
definitely will.
Let me finish. I'm getting ready to stop all of they lying mouths. I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna stop their mouth in the court of law, and I'm gonna hit them in their pocketbooks. Send me whatever screenshots y'all got. I don't care who it is, if it's Gabe, if it's in Moneyboy, whoever. Send me the screenshots.
I
Mookie,
definitely,
you too.
I definitely
Mm-hmm.
will. I definitely will.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I'm gonna take them to court. Because
Because
I talked to a paralegal today, and I also talked to a lawyer about what happened last night. And I even showed them the video, and I even showed them the actual guy's record that they said was mine. So I have a case. So let them keep on with that pedophile stuff. I'm a
My
prosecute.
advice to you, and they keep saying that stuff. My advice to you: don't say nothing. Just take them to court
Oh, I am. I am.
and handle it in a legal way. If they want to keep making lies, let them do it. Because guess what? Your attorney can save all of that.
Yep. Because I'm not playing with them. They keep saying, "Oh, he broke. Oh, he ain't got no money." Well, you keep thinking that. You keep thinking you can't be found. Some of you done already done been found anyway by a PI anyway. Some of you done already done been found. But let them keep running their mouth. Alec, you got my email address. You know how to contact me.
yes, I do.
Mookie, you know how to contact me.
Right.
Send me whatever screenshots you got, and we're gonna go from there.
Yeah,
So
Mm-hmm. And
yeah,
get it to
let them keep doing it. Let
yeah.
them
Because
Reed said he downloaded the clown's video. So
yay.
we got that as evidence. So let them keep doing them and watch what I do.
Right, like it was so crazy last night. Like I was watching their live and them showing these screenshots, and I'm like, "You people are such liars." St. Louis is not a pedo. He is not a bad person. He is not a bad person. He likes people. He doesn't play with people. He's not a bad person. So
let
so that receipt that you have of Teacher's Live, take it and shove it up your ass because it's all full of lies. Y'all doctored that receipt and go ahead, Mookie.
you know what? Let them say whatever they gonna say. Cause when they ass get in court,
Yeah.
there ain't gonna be no rah no more.
And as soon as Truth Hurts falls out with him, there's gonna be a lot of screenshots shown. So when that happens, his face will be revealed. And I'm also looking into who he is. So don't think I won't find it because
Cause I'm
I'm
pretty sure they probably told him to leave this shit alone.
but
But
he
he
won't.
but I really feel that this ain't no shade to Truth Hurt. But I
Right.
really feel
That's for
that
sure.
her and Money Boy probably told the clown, leave this shit alone. Leave these other folks alone. He keep insinuating himself. He keep insinuating himself. And that's what he do.
Yeah, it is what he does.
But the court of law, they ain't gonna happen. And y'all can make every lie.
It's 10 people in here. I know half of them are in here. You know they are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are because he made a community law post 2 times about this. Yeah, he
Cause
was.
this what they do.
They are stalkers. They want to see that we're the stalkers,
Oh
but y'all
yeah,
are the
they'll
stalkers.
screenshot the live,
Yeah,
everything you say, but they won't have the balls to come in your live chat. That's
and
what
sharing out
Sparkle
all
was
the lies.
saying.
Like y'all are the stalkers.
But at least one thing I can say, we can get real people. They gotta buy subscribers, they gotta buy viewers, they gotta buy
Yeah,
likes.
True.
We are the legends. We are the dream team. And
Right.
they just mad because they will never be us.
Yeah, I like your new name, St. Louis. I like that SWAT mission. I love that name.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Well,
And see,
gentlemen, I'm getting ready to drop down. I got some
me
things I
too.
have to take care of.
All right,
And then
y'all.
Yeah, my wife was calling me, so
yeah, I got an appointment in the morning
yeah,
to
she
go
been
talk
on
with
here
this
longer
lawyer
than us.
tomorrow.
We
Yeah.
already know they screenshot. We already know what they do.
Yeah, they're screen recording as
Like I say,
well.
God gonna
Hello,
hold on, Alex.
hi.
Like I said, God gonna deal with all of them in one at a time. You gonna see a major distrust. And my advice to you, St. Louis, handle it in a legal way.
Yes.
Handle in a legal way. And
Oh,
I know
trust
y'all
me, I
ass gonna
am.
say he threatened. Why is he threatened? How is it that he's threatening if he's telling you he's taking y'all to court? That's not a threat.
Oh no, that's not a threat. That's a
But
promise
that's what
and
they
a
gonna put it like.
guarantee.
Oh, he over here threatening on Mookie's channel. He's not doing that. He's telling you he's taking it to the law. Some of y'all ass need to get sued.
And I want y'all to be my eyes and my ears. You see anything, you screenshot it and you
You
email it to
know
me.
it, and
Yes,
you
I
can just give
will.
it to your attorney.
Yep. And Liz,
Especially Liz now, when he find your information and they save your ass with some papers, it's a wrap.
oh, Liz is
Ain't no running.
Liz was already found a month ago by somebody else that was tracking her. Liz is in Mississippi. Liz was already found. Liz has already
Mm,
been found. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to drop down. Peace.
peace out.
Bye. See you later, brother. Yeah, I'm out to